And I want to say categorically, with no fear or favor, after today, wengi watavunja radio zao, wengine watavunja television. They will not believe.
Their eyes.
They will not believe.
Welcome back to another special edition of the Wildcard show. My name is Venant, and today I'm joined by two very special people.
Yes. Hi everyone, my name is Makumi Tabitha. I am a football content creator. Yes.
Yes, vipi. Kama kawa, kama dawa. I am back in the seat. My name is Tobiko, Toby Ice. HIM, him. And I am here once again.
Yes, na leo tuko study gani?
Leo tuko Kinoru Stadium.
Yes.
Meru County. Tumeletwa hapa walkabout na tujiamini.
Yes.
Tunga even tujiamini lazima watupange.
Yes.
So this weekend wameona watupange watulete huku Meru. Tuendelee tu na nini? Na the tujiamini initiative.
Yeah.
Yes, now at the moment, Kiagima is trailing by a single goal versus Ntiriri. Na mimi na Makumi we're supporting the white team. Kama mnaona kwa background hapo ni local games zishaanza. Sisi tunakuanga fans wa local football, and as I always say, support local football.
100%.
And, yeah? 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, pia later on in the day, kutakuwa na Man U versus Arsenal, and clearly I'm the one who's supporting Arsenal hapa. Kila mtu hapa kwa Manchester United. But before we talk about that, let's just start with KPL.
Yep.
Yes. Imekuwa weekend poa sana as far as our local teams is concerned. Mimi na support Gor Mahia. You're supporting?
Kariobangi Sharks.
Kariobangi Sharks. Wewe?
Mimi nakuanga msewa Gor, bro. Nakuanga msewa Gor, bro.
Unakuwa msewa Gor?
Nakuanga msewa Gor, bro.
Aina noma.
Kila mahali I'm surrounded
Kumalo.
by Gor Mahia fans.
Si ndio?
Okay.
Yes,
See hating. Kogalo Mayenga. Yeah.
Kama unada little oomph in it, but already saa.
Yeah.
It was so good. As we went to Kisumu Mamboleo, we were playing against Shabana.
Yes.
You know, and the reverse fixture, I remember Rooney scored one of the most brilliant goals.
Yes. he
And
did.
yesterday, my man, Benson Omala,
Pause.
alikafunga na game
Pause
ilisha 1-0, nilifurahia sana. He missed a penalty, unfortunately.
Yes, he did.
He missed a penalty.
Yes,
I don't.
he did.
Will you guys take a penalty, let's say in the 90th minute of the game?
No.
Na ni ile team depends on you.
Personally, I don't like penalties, whether it's for us or against us. I always feel like inakwanga nerve-wracking. And I always prefer goals from open play. So, yeah. So, it's good that Ali score after I may miss penalty, but then you just...
You wouldn't take a penalty to save your
I
country.
wouldn't. No, unless it was Ronaldo taking it for me. Yeah.
Penalties zinakuanga nini? Zinakuanga high pressure situations.
Yes.
Where they separate the boys from the men.
Yeah.
Na sasa unaona mse kama mimi, we already know mali tuna land. So I don't shy away from the penalty spot. I think I will take it because ukishafika your level ukiwa professional, you have to back yourself and your ability and your talent. So you always have to step up and take the penalty. Actually kulikuwa na study fulani ilifanywa. Penalties ni one of the easiest things, one of the cheapest goals unaweza pata. On average 74% of players score nini.
Okay.
Penalty, so
that's a good start.
Yeah.
So it's like your favorites to score before you even take the penalty,
Yes,
based on just the history of the game and stuff.
Penalties,
Yes.
yeah.
I will take a penalty, honestly. Penalty kwanza, ile penalty shootout ile mimi nataka wacha mimi ndo nifungue account huo wa kwanza.
Okay.
Umalizane nayo chap, you know. And it's good to see how his confidence still stayed up even after missing the penalty. You know, normally when penalties are missed, you can just see the life come outside the play and stuff. So ilikuwa fiti, tuli 1-0 and tuko mbele, tuko number 1 bado. It's just you said it's two
more wins.
Two more wins and then tumesecure stuff. Once again, big shout out to Omala, big shout out to Mr. Jonathan McKinstry, big shout out to Gor Mahia fans for showing up at the Mamboleo Stadium. Ilikuwa poa sana. And speaking of stadium, one of the best stadiums that we have right now in the country, in the league, ni ile iko pale Dandora.
Yeah.
And it host some of the amazing games that we've seen so far. K-Sharks manze walitoa kitu inaitwa 5-star performance.
Yes.
Walicheza fiti sana and I'm sure actually you were there at the stadium.
Yes, I was there to witness Makwata score 4 goals. At least now naweza sema ameingia kwa title race. Ya goal scorer.
Ya golden boot.
Hapo
golden boot. Yeah, because he's just 2 goals behind Omala. I know Tito Okello is there. We have also Kapaito Bado is in the running for the top scorer.
Bado analeo.
But I'm just so happy.
Bado analeo.
And the craziest thing is, thinking about it, Makwata joined Kariobangi Sharks this second half of the season. Just thinking if he was with us in the beginning of the season, angekuwa na goals mingi kushinda Omala. Take that to the bank. Because if now second half ako na 11 and Omala from the beginning of the season till now ako na 13, what does that say about our striker? The best.
There was a saying that mtu anasemanga, if my mom, I don't want to conclude, but if my mom wakes up tomorrow, and fortunately or unfortunately, akona dizi blip, she will be my dad. But she's not.
So she
still
doesn't,
my mom.
so she's not.
Hypotheticals exist. Lakini ukweli wa mambo ni bado akona 11,
Sawa.
13 na Omala akona nini? 15.
Ni sawa. Omala, congratulations to Omala. At least naweza sema this time akona hope hata okay, si kuibiwa juu last time hakuibiwa, but alipitwa in the last game.
Yes.
So yeah, he missed the top goal scorer for last season by just the last game. So yeah, maybe this season it's his season.
Yeah, but still with 6 games to go, so still up for grabs.
I want to ask a question regarding your goal scorer. Is he consistent in terms of scoring goals in these fewer games that he's played?
Consistent every single game. I believe it's been like 1 or 2 games that he hasn't scored. Every day, and he scores braces, hat-tricks. Now jana he scored 4 goals, so he's a very reliable and consistent striker. Yes.
Sawa basi, and I appreciate that. And what do you think about the stadium here at Dandora? Because I really want to attend a game and just see, because your pitch in Akapo, I saw a drone shot of the whole stadium and it looks proper.
I think it's good. It's actually the best thing to happen to us right now, because juu ya story ya mvua, all the stadiums have been flooding. Machakos ni kubaya, pia polisi imekuwa ikistruggle. So in a way I think it's a blessing in disguise, but I just fear that it will reach a point itakuwa overused. Because kama jana ilikuwa double header, leo iko double header, and also NSL teams play in the morning. NSL teams play uko Dandora Stadium. The Women's League also play there. So it's like apart from like 2 days ndio hiyo stadium ichezewi. So itafika point juu mpaka sahi they're trying to put floodlights ndio games zichezango usiku. So I'm like kucheza usiku na mchana tuta overuse your stadium sana, but it's a good thing. I just hope that other governors waone hiyo kitu na pia wa put up stadium zao. Hadi huku wanaweza leta huku Kinoru Stadium. This is a very beautiful.
In fact, Kinoru Stadium is a really good stadium.
Yeah, it's better than most of the stadiums that right now teams have. Yeah.
Guys, kama when wale wase watch local games, this is one of the good stadiums that you can come to watch easy games. Kama sahi hapa naona timu yangu imepata free kick, hopefully hiyo bao ingie kwe 2-2. We're looking for that goal. I know you are happy your Antiriri FC now is going.
No. Speaking of, kama sahi mnaweza ona leo tumegeuza background as we had alluded to earlier. Mmezoea mkiona zile shati nyuma, lakini leo background ya leo ni poa. Na kama mnaweza zoom in hapa uangalie ile luku nimepiga. Hii naye ni luku diriba. Mkiniona nimepiga hii luku, jueni tu niko offsite. We are working away from the office. So leo kama venye tumesema tuko Kinoru Stadium with Tujiamini, the biggest initiative from SportPesa that's here to look for, nurture and support local talent in
Yes.
sports and entertainment in the country. So kama uko na talanta, ingia hapo kwa website ya Tujiamini, tuma. Last time tulikuwa pale Kirinyaga, we had Galacticos who won in Kirinyaga, so we're trying to see who's going to win today. But today we have a very, very special person, a correspondent, ako pale kwa grao, anaeleza mambo, anafanya. So after here we're going to cut to the correspondent to see what they have for us across the field.
Kwa majina utanielezea majina yako, naitwa nani?
Naitwa Denotizo, captain Alazizia.
Okay. Kwa leo game umeionaje?
Game imekuwa tamu, tumejienjoy sana. Ni long time tupate nini kama hii kwa.
Nimeona ulikuwa unacheza from deep, balls zako zilikuwa zinatoka from deep sana, na hata from mimi naona wewe ndio ulikuwa MVP game yote. Tactic gani mlimanage kucheza nayo as a team? Tactic gani mlimanage kucheza nayo as a team kufungua defense ya hii team?
Ni kitu tulikuwa tumetrain hii wiki, ndio tulikuwa tunajua hizi team tunapatana nazo, hatujui venye formation yenye wanatumiaga naye, wanachezaga nayo. So coaches alikuwa very prepared, alikuwa ametuonyesha tactics mingi sana. So ndizo tu tumeapply kwa game.
Okay, na kwa hiyo team nyingine unaweza waambia nini pengine kwa kulose kwa a formidable opponent kama nyinyi? Unaweza ambia nini hiyo team next, hiyo team yenye mmecheza nayo as encouragement?
Encouragement ni eti hao wase walikuwa fiti, ni eti si tumewazidi tu na ka experience tu kidogo, wako poa, so waende tu wa trainer na watokee zoezi vizuri. Juu ni kagas kameisha kwao. Yeah.
Now, what would you say to SportPesa and the initiative that they are taking place for the Tujiamini?
Yeah, I need to say thank you so much kwa SportPesa kwa kutuletea platform kama hii Meru. Unaona crowd inapenda ball, so tunaomba wakuje huku wachukue timu moja hapa, ikuwe wamesponsor, watakuwa tumefanya nini mkubwa sana hapa Meru. Yeah, Meru tunapenda ball.
Wazi, shukran sana.
Asante.
First of all, unaweza jintroduce hata kama watu wanakujua?
I never assume kila mtu ananijua. Anyways, my name is Christine, but I go by Chris Baby kwa mtandao. Also the Shori for SportPesa.
Thank you so much, manager.
Hii initiative ya Tujiamini ya leo ya Meru edition umeionaje?
Nimeona fiti sana. It's nice kuna hiyo tano, tuko na watu wanajiaminia and really pushing it. However, I wish kungekuwa na some ladies.
Sindio? Kungekuwa na some ladies at least
wanna compete because it's for everyone, right? Yeah.
So your rally call to SportPesa would be let's have some ladies more.
Yes, ladies tujiaminie, tujitokeze. Ido iko. Mimi ningekuwa mnoma mafuta, ningekuwa na team kila account.
Wewe ni mnoma nini?
Kudance.
Tuonyeshe.
Kuna ngapi?
Sheleshe kishele.
Welcome back. And yo, guys, we're in the final game week right now. Ndio finish line tunaiona msee. Ndio game week, ndio Arsenali ina opportunity ya kuchukua league after a while.
Sisi hatuongeangi sana.
It is boring. Winning is boring.
Sisi hatuongeangi sana.
It's boring.
Sisi hatuongeangi sana. Unaona season ikianza kulikuwa na top of the table FC, kulikuwa na sijui Elephants, kulikuwa na sijui nini. Sisi hatuongeangi, sisi tunangojeanga ligi iishe. Game week 38, then we see who will have won at that particular point in time. But
I like that.
But I want to say that today, being a Sunday, the day of the Lord, Mother's Day, in fact, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all our mothers out there. We want to recognize you.
Yeah.
But today in the evening, kutakuwa na a very special game between Arsenal and Manchester
United and Arsenal.
Between
now kwanza.
Oh yeah, it's Manchester United versus Arsenal. You're at home. Which will go a long way into determining the fate of the league.
Yes.
Really. Right? And I want to say categorically, with no fear or favor, after today, wengi watavunja radio zao, wengine watavunja television. They will not believe.
Their eyes.
They will not believe. Today, guarantee. Leo lile siku, one man, Raka Smashford, member of the Order of the British Empire, MBE, put Arsenal to the sword. bro, today your title hopes will finish. By the time this episode is premiering on Wednesday.
Hallelujah. Amen. Amen.
How do you guys have downfall prayers on Sundays?
It's not downfall prayers.
It's downfall prayers. What do you mean? Marcus Rashford, when was the last time he even scored a goal?
Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers.
Which numbers?
I'm giving you the numbers. Look at the numbers. Historically,
Arsenal don't
Arsenal,
win
they don't
at
win at Old Trafford. Have you won at Old Trafford the last 20?
We've won recently, bro. We've
Where?
done a
Where?
double now. Bro, wait, come on. Quite serious.
But historically, you struggle at Old Trafford.
How do we struggle at Old
No,
Trafford?
no.
Manchester United is struggling as a business, as a team.
No,
And I want
we
to
can
say,
struggle
What do you mean
against
now?
other
All
teams.
of a sudden now,
Hapana,
because you
hapana.
prayed for Manchester United in the morning,
No.
now you
Acha
believe all of a sudden
nikwambie,
you guys are gonna win.
Wait, relax. Usipandishe stress. Sawa, BP sipande juu ya United. The thing is with United, when you expect them to lose, it's when they win. And when you expect them to win, that's when they lose. Because thinking of game ya Coventry, na Adi Champions League, everyone was expecting us to make it out of the group stage. But then when it comes to game ya Liverpool, juzi Kenya Ahmad aliwafanya, when you expect us to lose, that's when we win.
So you guys are
Because
very.
we honestly, at this point, we have nothing to lose. We're already out of all major
And that's the most dangerous Manchester United.
No, I beg to
a
differ.
team that has
We
nothing.
have nothing to lose.
No, I beg to differ. I looked at the table vizuri nikaianalyze. You guys need to win this game to secure inaitwaje Europa next season.
I don't think they'll make it.
No, I'm
There's
telling
no
you,
way.
you need to win at least this game.
Hapana. Looking
Because
at
Newcastle,
our next fixtures,
Newcastle drew against Brighton on Saturday. So that gives you guys an opportunity. So if you guys beat Arsenal, it increases the odds of you finishing in the Europa. So
Apana.
it's a must win for Manchester United.
But speaking of
On
odds,
the other hand,
yes.
a win for Arsenal puts pressure on both Spurs and Man City.
No, we don't think City have any pressure. These people just come and collected. Unadhani ati sasa hii game yenye walicheza juzi yenye Guardiola amesko. Nani alikuwa amefikiria Guardiola tenda put up such a beautiful performance and everything? No, these people literally have the best squad anyone can score in that team.
Speaking of
I
beautiful,
don't think they have any pressure.
speaking of beautiful, I have just been reminded by a little bird that jackpot ya sport pesa sahi.
Mwekele Manu.
Best jackpot ya sport pesa sahi. Huh? Mega jackpot.
Usemi omega vizuri.
Sawa basi yenyewe poleni, wacha nianze tena. I've just been reminded by a little bird that the mega jackpot of sport pesa stands at over 363 million Kenya shillings currently. So, play the mega jackpot, stand a chance to win the 363 million and hopefully change your life. For Arsenal fans, what will be your mega jackpot? Winning the Premier League?
No, they have nothing else.
No,
Sieke
it's a yes or no
koma,
question as we move
wako
on
tu na
quickly.
Premier League.
Will that be your mega jackpot, winning the Premier League?
Yeah.
Manchester United, what will be your mega jackpot?
FA.
Yes, FA. Come on, FA Cup.
Delusion.
Hey. No,
Dilulu is
talk.
the only Solulu.
Hey.
Anyway, moving on. This week as well, it was a very eventful week in World
Champions
football,
League.
in the Champions
Yeah.
League as
Yeah.
well. Marco Reus
Hey.
has made it
goats.
back to Wembley
Yeah.
for the second time in his career. The first time he was not as successful.
Yep.
Ended up losing to Bayern. So there's a chance to redeem himself, and also the football gods have a chance to write one of the most beautiful scripts for one of the most universally loved players in world football, because it's very hard to find somebody who hates on Marco Reus, so to speak.
Exactly.
On the other side, it is a case of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, because the opponent is one Real Madrid, a team that for some reason does not know how to lose.
Yeah.
When you think they are down and out and buried in the water, they just find a way.
They resurrect.
Manuel Neuer turns into Loris Karius. Suddenly there's a low knee called Joselu turns into prime Ronaldo, number 9.
Can you also talk about that time Manchester City lost to
No.
Real
We have
Madrid?
moved
No,
on.
it's part of that.
We have
No,
moved on
it's
from
part
that.
of part of victory also is
And
to
we
recognize
remind
the
them.
battles that you've gone through. And one confident Man City at one point, they were humbled at their place by Real Madrid. Just like the way Spurs will do versus Manchester City in the midweek fixture.
Sasa,
Come on. But let's talk about Champions League.
Nizauliza tu swali moja.
No, let's talk about Champions
Uliza.
League.
Nizauliza tu swali moja. Neighbor wako akikuwa na gari, ile siku unamwona kwa matatu na mchekeleanga. I'm heading somewhere. Do you laugh at them?
No.
In this case, Manchester City has a Champions League Arsenal does not
Exactly.
have. I wonder why you're laughing at. But anyway, back to the
I
Champions
love kama menyeshewa, bro.
Back to the Champions League.
Uh-huh. So, as in my opinion, I'm very excited because
Yes.
I support both the teams. Dortmund, it will be such a beautiful thing
Pick one.
to see Reus
Pick one.
go down with the Champions League. Because I mean, he has been so loyal to the team. We have seen everyone coming to Dortmund and leaving, but he's been the one consistent thing in our team. I just hope that at least ata Terzic mwenyewe, because for a very long time this season I was Terzic out. Honestly, because the way we were just fumbling left, right, and
But you've
center.
lost 3-0 over the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. That's what nimekuwa nikisema. That's why we should not let these guys stay at our team. Because how do you go put up a very good performance in the Champions League, then the next game una lose 3-0 to such a small team, in my opinion.
BVB to me, it's like Spurs in EPL, where at one point you're performing very well, let's say against Man City, as they've beaten Man City several times in the previous seasons.
When?
Up to this one.
Or Spurs?
And then
Yes, Spurs.
the next thing you know, they're losing to Wolves at home.
Yeah.
So it's an up and down roller coaster type of relationship with BVB. But where they have been consistent is Champions League.
Okay.
And one thing about BVB and these two DFB Pokal type of matches is when it comes to those opportunities, I don't know what happens.
They
It
take
changes.
them. Yeah.
Like with BVB, you cannot talk about form when it comes to tournaments. It's like mental flash, and they just, boom, they perform. You have Sancho, who's discovered his touch now.
True.
You get. You have Michael Rose, who's now leaving at the end of the season. He needs to leave with a good note, Pale. You have our manager, who I came to realize this week, like he was a fan of BVB.
Yeah.
When Klopp,
2012.
when Klopp was with BVB in the finals.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for him now to send them to the promised land. Just like the way it's an opportunity for Manchester United to finally win the FA Cup. I'm telling you, Nikumoto.
Okay.
Nikumoto. Yes, Madrid, I understand. They're the kings of UCL. They've taken all the title for some time. But things change.
Okay. I have a question, by the way. If in chance maybe Real Madrid does win the Champions League, do you think the Ballon d'Or goes directly to Vinicius?
No.
Because wait.
Bellingham.
Let me finish my question.
Okay.
Alafu, if Leverkusen by chance beat Atalanta in the finals of the
They will
Europa,
beat Atalanta.
does that put Wits and Vinicius in the same conversation?
No.
In the
No.
Ballon d'Or? Why?
No.
Why?
And guys, can we just relax
Uh-huh.
and take a step back? First of all, before I speak on the Ballon d'Or thing, you guys have spoken very glowingly about Borussia Dortmund. But you have forgotten the opponent you guys are going up against.
No, Real Madrid is a great team. I support the team, so yeah.
Now, on the Ballon d'Or
tuna
story,
hype
and this is
up
my
an
problem
underdog.
on the Ballon d'Or story, and this is my problem with the Ballon d'Or nowadays. It has become almost a popularity contest. It is won on Twitter more than anything.
Okay, so do you want to win?
Why are
Haaland?
you complaining?
No. The Ballon d'Or should go to the player who has had the best overall season when you look at it in totality, right? Just don't look at the Champions League.
Okay, so who
Just
do you
don't look
think,
at.
in your opinion?
In my opinion,
Usiseme
for me,
Foden, we'll end the show.
I was not going to say Foden. In my opinion,
Haaland.
Harry Kane has had the best season out of everybody in Europe. It's true.
He has
It's
nothing
true.
to show. Okay.
It's true.
Personally, ye mwenyewe ako sawa.
Wait. Harry Kane has had the best individual season.
Okay.
And this is where you need to draw a distinction. Are you giving an award for the best individual player, or are you giving the award for the best performance of a team?
But then hasn't Vinicius
Vinicius has not had a better individual season than Harry Kane. It's not possible. Harry Kane has just broken the record for most goals in the Bundesliga this season. No?
So
You guys
He's one of the leading scorers in the Champions League, no?
Yes.
Harry Kane.
Yes.
Then,
please.
individually, there's no better season than Harry Kane. The problem is he may not win the Champions League, and he has not won the league, definitely. Actually, both of the competitions he will not win.
Yeah, he's
But
out.
individually, there's no player who has had better season than Harry Kane.
Practically
But
speaking,
agendas and TikTok agendas, Twitter agendas will come into the conversation. In fact, Vinicius' name, I've had him last week. The season has been going on for the last almost 8 months.
Yeah.
Now he's only talking about Vinicius now. How can you be player of the season when you're being talked about when the season is coming to an end?
With Real Madrid.
You're on the Bellingham train, no?
No, me, I'm not on the Bellingham train.
You were on the Bellingham.
That's my point actually. Ikifika Real
Bellingham now is a
Madrid,
wild-
I'd
is a
rather
wild
Bellingham
take.
because
Please, no.
he's been, listen, he's been performing very well both in La Liga and UCL.
No, honestly,
And there's a day in the group I sent a message and I said the Ballon d'Or has now turned into the Ballon d'Or because it's just awarded to, it's a popularity contest at this point. There's no objectivity.
I think the two best,
If you're being
Florian Wirtz
And with Kane, did he break Nani's record?
Who?
Lewandowski's?
For most goals in the Bundesliga,
Yeah.
I think he did, no?
No.
It
Yeah.
is, he did. The record for most goals in the Bundesliga
In a
is
season,
Harry-
and he
Yeah.
break?
It is Harry Kane.
Okay, then sawa. I can
then for
have
me,
him over there. But
I
if
think-
Madrid win the UCL, Bellingham goes to
But
the
then, Sasa, the question we have to ask is: are we now giving the Ballon d'Or based on goal scoring peke yake?
No, the problem is you look at the whole season in totality. If you decide it's UCL, are you awarding the best player in the UCL or the best player in the season? That's where my concern
No,
is.
the best player overall.
The best player overall cannot be Vinicius. In fact, Philip Walter Foden has had a better
I told
season
you.
than Vinicius.
Wait,
It is
Lazima
true,
angeleta
guys.
nini
It is true.
cut,
It's
cut,
been nice.
guys,
My
we
name is
move on.
Keza. I told you,
Sasa.
this guy will talk about Foden.
This is a bitter pill to
The guy
swallow.
wasn't even playing some games.
Who?
Foden.
What is this?
Amecheza ni games
I
mbili
told
ndio
you, I
atacheza
told you this guy will talk about Foden here right now.
How many games hasn't Foden played?
Guys, this podcast, I think we have to put a disclaimer before we start. That this is a serious show that is watched by hundreds of thousands.
How many games hasn't Foden played?
How many goals does Foden have this year in the season?
Erling Haaland ndio ako mbele.
I don't know, but it's
Foden.
less than 20.
No Cole.
He has 27.
No,
that's-
in the
I'm trying
EPL.
to kuteremka
In
nione.
the EPL, it's less than 20.
After Cole ni nani ako after Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer is actually number one is Haaland.
Bruh.
Yeah, Haaland, then
Yeah.
Cole Palmer. He's not even in the
He's
top
not
three.
even in the conversation
Bruh.
for goals
He's
in
not
a
even
season.
in the top
Bruh.
three.
And when it comes
What?
to
Bruh.
goals in a season,
Bruh.
I can
Hata
even have
nitupee
Watkins
Palmer
up
than
there.
Foden, man.
Time. I think now we are abusing the privilege we have been given.
Please.
So now I want us to just be honest. Objectively speaking, you think Vinicius has had a better season than Foden? It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah?
Yes or no?
Vinicius has had a better season than Foden. Yes or no?
Yes.
At this point,
Sawa.
I would like to move on to our correspondent on the field again.
Kwenda
Let us
huko.
cut to our correspondent on the field again and get a feel of how things are moving on the field currently.
Unahisiaje baada ya timu yako kushinda? Kwanza unaitwa nani?
Correspondent FC.
Wewe unaitwa nani?
Ken Mredhi.
Congratulations. Unasikiaje kushinda?
Yani hatujaifika hapo.
Na hii pesa itawasaidia aje kama club?
Itatusaidia sana. Juu kuna vitu zingine za kutrain. Training kit hatuna mingi. Hii pesa itusaidia sana.
Na utaambia nini SportPesa kwa hii initiative ya tujiaminie?
Hii tujiaminie. Ni good. Nasema to support juu timu za mashinani huko. Mingi ziko huko juu kama sisi hii timu yetu ya Eko hatujaifika hapa. Yani ni kimungu, yani timu ya mashinani kabisa. Watu tunachezanga world level, tunakuwa na bora lakini hatujaipata yani sponsor kutupeleka mbele. Lakini tumekuja tukashow our talent and we believe tunaweza.
Sawa. Asante.
Karibu.
Mheshimiwa, kwa sababu hii naona ni kama ni local club, kwa majina unaitwa nani?
Mimi naitwa Mogabi Chamani, MCA wa Kanuni.
Okay.
Kanuni iko Maua South. Yembe South huko na iko Maua Town.
Unahisi aje kwa timu yako?
Furaha kwa sababu kutoka Kanuni kuja hapa ni kama kilomita 70 hivi. Na hata vijana wanakuja wakajaribu. Nimeambia mheshimiwa hapa tutamfunza kwa uwanja kwa sababu unajua hata ukiwa unatoka mashinani na ukuje uwini si kitu mchezo. Unaweza kuja ukuta kama uwanja kama hii tuseme Meru County, ile uwanja tuko naye kubwa ni hii, kutoka kilomita hiyo 70 kukuja hapa ukuje na useze kwa hiyo uwanja na uwini. Mimi nashukuru sana vijana kwa sababu wao naye ndio mambingwa wa Kanuni wandi hata kutoka 2013 na hata 2017 hata 2013 2018 walishinda mpira ile ilikuwa inachezwa na hata yangu ile nilichezea 2018 ndio waliwini. Sasa pongezi sana na hata goalkeeper wetu pongezi sana.
Utaambia nini SportPesa kwa hii initiative yao ya tujiamini ya kunufaisha vijana na talanta zao katika mashinani?
Waza tushukuru hata CEO SportPesa kwa sababu ya kuona vijana ni vizuri waleto pamoja na hata wao wanajiangalia. Ile kitu ningeomba kwa coordinator wale wamecoordinate maneno ya SportPesa wajaribu kufanua vijana. Si lazima tukuja county level, tuende hata huko mashinani waone talent kwa sababu vijana wako na talent wengi huko mashinani.
Asante sana.
So guys, World is not here, Nyash is not here. Today we're gonna have a winner for the first time in our trivia.
Hi.
And as always,
Not
you guys
me.
can get to participate and I get to ask very, very simple questions that you guys can answer ukiwa pale home. So, hii wiki is just simple. You're talking about Premier League, we're talking about Champions League. Itakuwa hapo. Sawa?
Okay.
So, we're gonna start with one that is very simple. Manchester United are playing Man City in the FA Cup final. But in the Premier League, how many goals has Anthony scored in the Premier League?
One.
Just
two.
one.
Premier League.
I'll say one.
Say one.
Two.
Two. Answer is one.
Shit, na nimesema one.
And I know that.
Sawa.
And I know that because Anthony Mateus dos Santos.
Yes.
Ako na
Robbery. He's stealing. He's robbing from Manchester United. Robbing them blind.
Yes.
Next question. Next question.
Number two.
Yes.
We talk about the Golden Glove. How many clean sheets has Raya gotten or secured for him to get the Golden Glove?
Okay.
14.
14?
Yeah, I'll also
15.
15?
Yeah.
I'll say 14.
14?
Yeah.
Answer is 15. 1-1. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Ingine Lin.
Huh? How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
1-1 iko sawa?
Tumalize kitu haraka.
Next.
Ehe.
We know KDB to be the king of assists in EPL, but because of injuries, he's been out for some time. But we have a new winner this season. Who has the most assists in EPL?
Teacher.
Watkins.
Watkins?
Oli Watkins.
Ole Watkins.
With 12.
With 12.
Sasa umeuliza tu swali ya jina,
No, you
usijaribu
can't.
kuweka how many, tuendelee. You've asked the name.
I should
you
get
don't
2
ask
points.
How many? No way. It's 1-1.
Sir, it's Ole Watkins with 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 19 goals, 12 assists. Yeah. Next.
Better season than Vinicius by then.
One of the players that has been in contention for player of the season
Yeah.
is Cole Palmer. How many goals does he have in EPL?
19.
Is it 19, 20, or 21?
19.
19,
21.
21.
Shit.
Answer is 21.
Ni sawa.
Boom. Last one. When was the last time BVB were in the Champions League final? Which season? Or which year?
Time ya...
You cannot say time here. It has to be in numbers. We know they were facing Bayern Munich.
Time ya Klopp. 2012.
2012.
That's the season I'm at.
Which season? 2012, 2013. I'm asking you, 2012,
11, 12,
2013.
I'm at 12, 13.
Oh. 12, 13.
12, 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
12, 13.
12,
11,
13.
12. Ngoja.
Hey,
12, 13. But
12, 13. 12, 13. Sawa. So I think that's it.
So is it true or false?
It's true. It's 12, 13. It's 12, 13. So that's a
Talk
quick
about
one.
it. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Announce the winner.
Ni sawa.
So we have a new
Point moja.
Announce the winner.
Point moja tu.
They thought I was finished.
Yeah.
What did Van Dijk say? Thought I was finished.
Hey.
Thought I was finished.
Lakini mimi niko na shida. Kwa
What?
nini tulichange trivia?
Ah.
Trivia ilikuwa ikuwe KPL. Tena mkaleta
No,
EPL.
no,
Ni
no, no,
sawa.
no, 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 no. Mlikuwa
Ni sawa
mmecollude. You had
tu.
colluded.
Ni sawa tu.
It's
Colluded.
only fair that we keep it on the conversations that we've talked about,
Yes.
and among
We've
them
not
it's
talked about
UCL
KPL.
Yes.
and KPL. I've talked about
Hapana.
Manchester
Nyinyi
United
watu
too.
mnakuanga na biasness.
How did-
Tuendelee.
So we move on to FPL.
The last
And
FPL
with
team of the
FPL,
season.
It's all about finishing the season on a high.
Yeah.
Sawa. And for me personally, this is the week I'm using my triple captain chip. One of the chips that I still have at the moment.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of fixtures that I think you guys need to focus on moving on to this week. So Manchester City are playing West Ham. And West Ham, as we've seen this season, they have a habit of conceding goals. And in some cases, conceding a lot of
A lot
goals.
of goals, yeah.
So Man City will be looking forward to secure the title in style.
Yep.
And we've seen Vardiol score from time to time. And as a Manchester City fan, who else do you think will score a lot of goals?
I'd say mostly banking on the ones who will assist them. So I'd rather you get KDB or Foden as a sure bet. But Haaland is not a bad bet. For some reason, I have a feeling that Haaland will score in that game, either 1 or 2 goals. So
Na
the
Silva.
Huh?
Na Silva.
So the trio of Haaland, Foden, and De Bruyne are good picks.
Somebody else who guys need to focus on too is Alvarez. Because Alvarez has been scoring too, whether from the sub, whether he's playing.
But he hasn't been starting, so that
yeah?
he hasn't been starting games. So.
Yeah, but he's been scoring. See, that's the thing. And
Yeah.
it's West Ham. Come on, it's West Ham. You know. Manchester United are going away to Brighton. Come on. Who do you think from the United team? Because you're a United fan. Who are your favorites that can perform in that game?
It depends. Kama tutaanza na someone like Ahmad, of which I'm really hoping anzishwe. Ahmad is one person who you definitely can rely on to give you a goal if he starts. If he
Okay.
doesn't, no. Probably Ahmad, Garnacho.
Garnacho, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been he's energetic, he's young, he's been scoring.
I think those two. Or Bruno Fernandes.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me personally, when it comes to Manchester United, and look no further than Bruno, because he's the captain, and with you being the captain, you are guaranteed game time.
True.
Sawa. Arsenal are hosting Everton and are in form Everton while at it, because they've been scoring too, and
Yeah.
they've been winning their games to run away from relegation. But then again, Arsenal has been keeping clean sheets, and we've been scoring goals from across the lineup, or rather across the squad.
Yeah.
And for me, Havertz is high on my list. Saka, so long as he's starting, he's playing. But I want you guys to double up on the Arsenal defense, because the likes of Ben White and the likes of Saliba or Raya will be either keeping clean sheets and saves, or just keeping clean sheets and attacking returns. So with Arsenal, I'm looking in the lines of keeping a clean sheet. But if you want to double up on the attacking, Saka and Havertz for me, or Trossard.
What do you think about Olise, man? Olise has been on form recently.
Olise has been good. I think Crystal Palace are playing Aston Villa.
Yes.
What do you think about that? Do you think Olise will continue his form like the way he did
Definitely.
versus Manchester United?
Yeah.
Olise-
That guy's a baller. Mhm.
Olise and Eze
Eze,
have been
yeah.
having a very special connection recently. I think they could be very good picks for the team as well.
Okay, lastly, Chelsea. I know Chelsea are playing Bournemouth.
Yeah.
On paper, it looks like an easy fixture.
True.
What do you think will be the outcome of that game?
No, I'm banking on Chelsea to win that one.
To win that game?
Yeah, they have been consistently improving, so I would say Chelsea to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The likes of
Cole Palmer, Atta Jackson. So yeah,
and Nicholas Jackson.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you?
I think Chelsea will win, and I think with that we can wrap this episode up.
Yeah.
But before that, I want to make a special shout out. Happy birthday, Nyamita. We can close the
Happy
episode now.
Mother's Day.
Venat Manze, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm also
happy
happy.
birthday, Venat.
Yay.
Thank you.
This episode has been sponsored by Sport Pressa.